Josh, we're here at the Heston training site and we can see this fine building taking shape behind you. Just exactly where are we in the process for the new training build?
Yeah, I think last time we spoke, I said how delighted I was that if you look behind you, there's a new training ground, and that's something you have to pinch yourself as a QPR staff member to say there is a new training ground. And now actually you can see it's really developed. The last time we probably looked at this with fans, we had the steel structure in place, but it was very much just the building blocks. Now you can actually see the structure going up, so the block work's in, you can start to see rooms forming, so really exciting time for us at the moment.
The build started back in March. It seems to have flown, but in those seven months, what has been the process to get us to this stage now?
So I think as fans know, one of the main processes for us, which is not quite as visible at times, is the actual pitches that we put in. So we built brand new pitches for the first team. They were able to come over in June of this year, so they're able to start training for the new season at Heston using the new pitches, while we put in some refurb facilities for them, sort of temporary facilities that we were using here on site. But since that time, as I said, it's been the structure going up, it's been all the rooms that are now going up. Progress is going very well, so we can actually see that the plan is on track at the moment.
And like you say, progress is going well and the build really is taking shape. You must be delighted with the progress that has been made in those 7 months.
Yeah, I think if we look at the stadium and the issues we had this year with logistics and supply and building works, that's something very common across construction and building in general. However, here we're really on track. Everything is on track at the moment. Everything is on cost at the moment, which I think the board would be delighted with. We're nowhere without the board's investment, the bondholder investment that we had here to get us to the place of building this training ground. But to be on track at this stage is a delight. However, we are realistic. We're sort of halfway through the build. We've still got a long way to go. But importantly, everything is running smoothly. There's been no COVID so far this year to disrupt us. Nothing that's gone wrong. So really fortunate and delighted with Michael Brady and the rest of the contractors that have been working for us.
And like you say, it isn't just the build, it's the pitches as well. And the pitches, the work on them actually started back in October 2021. We're stood on one of these fine pitches now. What's the state of play with those? I can see 3 fine pitches, but the work is continuing in that area as well.
It is, yeah, it doesn't stop. So we had 3 pitches for the first team, and that was to make sure the first team were able to move over to Heston. We had the academy here already, so they did have some pitches. But the quality that we wanted from the academy upwards, it's that culture change. It's the whole team, it's not just first team, it's the academy, the B team, everything that's joining together. So 3 new pitches, 3 Deso pitches, so that means it's exactly the same as what we have at the stadium, same pitches they use at Wembley and Man City, the big clubs around the UK. We've then decided to build those similar pitches for the academy, so the academy are getting to train on the same pitches that the first team will use, and that just leads to a seamless transition. So you could be an under 18 and under 16 player getting to train on the same pitches that the first team train on, and you see the difference. The coaches tell us the under 18s sort of light up when they get to come onto the pitches that the first team have been using. But more importantly, it comes into winter time where we are at the moment at Harlington, where we were before. We may have had issues with flooding, we may have had issues with frozen pitches, and I've been out there at 6 o'clock in the morning trying to get pitches ready with the team so that the team can train on half a pitch. We've got undersoil heating, we've got better drainage systems here, so thankfully none of those things to worry about for a change.
And how crucial has the support of the QPR bondholders been to the process?
Yeah, I think touched on it. It's such a big investment for the club, and the training ground is really important. It's where the players spend the majority of the time. It's where the staff spend a lot of their time as well. We wouldn't be there without the bondholders. We wouldn't be there without the board as well. Obviously, the investment that everyone's been able to put in. So the building you can see behind you, that's the bondholders' money at work.
And just finally, the all-important question, Josh.
Yeah.
Are we on course to be in the new build for the start of the 23-24 season?
Absolutely, and I'm putting that to paper at the moment. So as long as our contractors continue to deliver as we have been here, but we're on time, we're on track, and we're ready. I won't give you the exact date, but we're ready for the date that we've had in mind, and that'll be summer of next year.